Every now and then, I like to revisit Bell Hooks' book, All About Love. Sometimes cover to cover, but most times I skim through to reflect on the highlighted sections. It's always interesting to see what still resonates, what no longer does, and what stands out that didn't before. One of my favorite lines from this work is self-love is the foundation of our loving practice. I couldn't agree more. Self-love gets a bad rep sometimes, but as I explore more of myself and go deeper on my journey, I am reminded that most things are indeed rooted in self-love. The quality of our experience in friendships, family dynamics, romantic partnership, community, and work almost always depends on our relationship with ourselves. I've been thinking about love a lot, how I define love, what it means to me, and how my perspective and experience with love has shifted. What I thought I knew about love has changed. I do not think I was completely wrong about love before, but I simply see love from a different lens now. One of the new perspectives I have on love is that to truly love anything or anyone is to let it go, or at the very least be willing to. To love is to let go when a dynamic is no longer in alignment, when something has run its course and there is no room left for growth. Letting go is an important aspect of loving. When I speak about love, I am not reducing love to romantic partnerships. I mean all types of love. There may come a point where you have to end a friendship or a relationship with a close relative. You may love the work that you do, but come to a point of burnout. Letting go of a dynamic that is not beneficial to one or both parties is loving. It doesn't always feel good or right, and it certainly isn't easy, and that's why so many people stay. Most people don't like the idea of starting over. We are creatures of habit, so change of any kind feels scary at first. Even when we know it's a good change, we put it off. We try to find the right time when we'll feel ready, but the truth is you may not ever feel ready. It could be a dead-end job, a stagnant relationship, a toxic friendship, or a dysfunctional family dynamic. Most people will stay or maintain contact, even though they're not content or fulfilled. And in extreme cases where toxicity and abuse are present, it's familiar, so people stay, and I get it. I've done it. But I've learned that that is not healthy, whole love. When we stay in situations out of fear, obligation, optics, or investments such as time, finances, or legality, we rob ourselves of more time from experiencing healthy whole love and the possibility of what that may look like. Healthy whole love is not rooted in fear, scarcity, insecurity, or obligation. Before gaining this perspective, I always believed that to love you have to hang on. You fight, you never give up, and you give your all. I did not recognize it before, but now I realize I was taught to endure. Endurance was a measurement of love. I used to think if I just worked hard enough, stayed long enough, performed well, and proved myself that it would be enough. I thought endurance and compromise was proof of having loved well. I didn't have many examples of people leaving situations when they weren't happy. I only saw endings when it was severe and there was no other choice but to let go. So I thought in order to let go, I needed an extreme reason. But I've learned the difference between letting go and giving up. Giving up means you did not try. But now I'm in a space where I've learned to let go of the guilt I once internalized because I remind myself that if I've tried my best and there's still no progress, it's time to choose differently. Now I choose surrenderance, not endurance, and I no longer believe that a situation has to be unbearable in order for me to let it go. Unhappiness and misalignment are valid reasons to let go. If and when you come to a point where love falls out of alignment with your growth and development, you have to let it go. Letting go is loving yourself. Letting go is proof of having loved something or someone. Letting go of a dynamic that no longer serves you is courageous love because when we stay in situations out of fear or obligation, we're no longer operating from a place of love. The longer you stay in dead-end dynamics, over time it will weigh on you and there will be signs. You'll notice that the will to fight isn't as strong as it used to be. You won't over-explain yourself anymore, and little by little you pull back. You may feel that mentally you're already out the door and it's only a matter of time before your body follows. You will imagine yourself living a different life and it does not include certain people or places. You will keep thinking, what if? Or you'll keep asking your divine power for guidance and questions like, am I supposed to be here? Now I know that when you are where you are supposed to be, there will be no confusion or misalignment. Letting go of something or someone you love is difficult, most times painful. But so is staying in unfulfilled places and dynamics. So choose your heart and know that letting go is a part of our loving practice. So I love puzzles. I love to do puzzles for leisure. As I worked on this puzzle, I realized that this time and activity coincided with my revisiting Bell Hooks' All About Love and sparked more of my thoughts on the practice of love. When I think about love, I think how alignment is such an important aspect of love. You may be thinking, what does love and alignment have to do with puzzles? And to that, I say everything. As I worked on this puzzle, so many thoughts and questions came to mind, and I couldn't help but notice that many concepts of puzzles can also be applied to partnerships, thus our loving practice. I thought about how getting started can feel overwhelming at first, but once we take a leap and work towards something with intention and patience in mind, there's a larger picture happening that we can't always see when we are in the building stages. Throughout this journey of building, we may encounter misaligned pieces. A misaligned puzzle piece, also known as a false positive, happens when a piece seems to fit but actually belongs elsewhere. When I learned about the misaligned piece concept, I reflected on the ways we may find ourselves in situations that seem like a good fit, only to realize later that we belong somewhere else. A friend group, workplace environments, or even family dynamics. Sometimes pieces or people may seem like a good match because of history, similarities, patterns, or proximity, but time will eventually reveal if the pieces aligned or misaligned. Lastly, I thought about what happens when we try to force pieces together that simply don't fit and aren't aligned. Forcing a puzzle piece that doesn't fit can cause damage or lead to issues later. This is what happens when we try to force interpersonal relationships as well. Rather forcing a dynamic that was never aligned to begin with, or not walking away when it became clear it was no longer aligned. Both only cause more issues and damage. This concept reminded me that you do not have to force alignment. The right match, people, and places will not cause damage, destruction, or confusion. Alignment simply is. There is no need to force when there is alignment. Alignment sets the tone for love, and letting go is a part of loving.